yeah, goals are still important.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need something to mark progress. That makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. Mastery orientation is learning is the goal. I think it might have been like our first or second one of these. And I was saying I'm trying to explore what it looks like to to employ systems rather than goals,
Mm.
behavior rather than goal oriented behavior.
Mm-hmm.
So IPEC has a name for that. It's
Mm-hmm.
performance orientation versus mastery orientation.
Mm.
Performance orientation is tied to did you achieve your goal or not? And page 21, setting goals.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So yeah, goals are still important.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need something to mark progress. That makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. Mastery orientation is learning is the goal.
Mm.
So if you're performing an action and you're like I want to do more push-ups. Okay, let's do more push-ups. My goal is to do 100 push-ups nonstop without taking a break,
Mm-hmm.
without taking my arms out within a month.
Mm.
Okay, you can either meet that goal or not. Performance orientation,
Mm-hmm.
mastery orientation. Okay, what do I need to do? Well, I need to do push-ups. Okay, let's do push-ups. Let's 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 set let's set a tenuous goal of
Mm-hmm.
a month later. Okay, if I don't get that, then what? Well, I've learned that I can only do 70 push-ups.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay, so what do I need to do more of? Well, I probably need to be hydrated. Let's try some nitrous oxide boost. Let's tweak things
Yeah.
and see how this goes next time,
Yeah.
right? And then they talk about something called ABC goals, and it's what are you trying to accomplish? Well, I would like to be married by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Great goal. All right. Yeah, I respect that. You want to spend your life with somebody, cool. A goal, married by the end of the year. What's your B goal? If you can't achieve A, B goal. I want to have a long-term, like a committed relationship that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that I love and who loves me back. Like somebody that compliments me. Okay, great
Mm-hmm.
sub goal. What's your C goal? If I can't have either of those things, I would like to learn enough about myself
Mm-hmm.
to market myself more effectively to women by the end of
Mm-hmm.
the year. Okay, so what does that look like? Well, maybe a change of wardrobe. Maybe I
Mm-hmm.
hit the gym more often. Maybe I change up my diet to align with what I think I need to do to get here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, let's check in at that year mark, right? And there's milestones along the way,
Mm-hmm.
but ABC goal. Your C goal is learning. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you're not able to attain the thing that you want, but you're able to learn more in the process,
Mm-hmm.
and you let that be the goal, then you've achieved your goal.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can still feel good about the progress that you've made. You
Mm-hmm.
could, okay, well, yeah, the beginning of the year I was here. Now I'm here. Like I'm not married. I don't have a long-term girlfriend, but
Mm-hmm.
much closer to that than I was. Okay, now we're starting a higher position, starting from a better place,
Right.
position to achieve and accomplish what I want. And it's an interesting way of reframing your experiences to serve you
Mm.
rather than being at the behest of a sense of failure, rather
Mm-hmm.
than being tied to I didn't do what I said I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
suck. I
Right.
haven't, like, you've talked about this. People come to a coaching experience with shame in their hearts because
Mm-hmm.
they said they were going to do something, but they didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what did you learn? Did did you take the opportunity to learn? Did you
Mm-hmm.
use the experience as a way to grow?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Great. You win. Like, you're better off today than you were yesterday. Don't feel a sense of shame for that, right?
Right. Right. And I think that's I think this is interesting because if you added the learning continuum,
Hmm.
right? And most of the models, coaching models, end in accountability, right? Some sort of accountability. Like you said you were going to do this, did you do that? Right? It's very popular coaching model. At the end, right? The end of the coaching piece. Like, oh, you came up to these conclusions, we're going to hold you accountable. Now I'm going to be your accountability partner for until you get there, but then you get this other issue, right? Because accountability really means goals. And I was like, well, and I think this is interesting because it's a different way to frame that. Instead of saying you're going to do these things, you're going to do these things. The next time we talk, we're going to talk about what you learned
Yeah.
versus what you accomplished.
Yeah.
I think
Because
that's
learning
a
is an
good shift.
accomplishment.
Absolutely. Well, not only that, but it has a subtext to it that as you're learning, you will accomplish more.
As you're learning, you are becoming.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Mm.
that's good. So what did you learn? I think we changed the words. I mean, they're still going to develop options, right? Shit for them to do if they choose to do it. But instead of holding them accountable to those accomplishments, you hold them accountable to the learning.
Celebrate whatever growth has
Yeah.
occurred.
So it's a little bit different. I'm going to add that to my model. That's
Process
good.
oriented,
Yeah.
mastery oriented.
Yeah,
Rather
because you
than
have
process.
at the end of that, right? So I could tell you some of the clients I'm working with are we have that issue, right?
Mm.
Because they don't feel like they achieved anything, so they don't want to continue.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the point. The point isn't to achieve. I know that now, and this is a great way to articulate that, right? The point is, what did you learn? This is a learning environment. This is development, not developed.
Yeah. Like, you are a beautiful house that's constantly adding new wings and a
Mhm.
refurbished bathroom and a
Yeah,
new coat of paint in the kitchen,
yeah.
right? Like, you build, you
We're never
grow.
done. Yeah, yeah. No, that's
You
awesome.
age well.
That's a really good frame. Oh
Yeah,
man, we covered a lot.
it's great. Yeah, it's
Um,
only Jesus. It's already been an hour and a half. I don't even I don't even notice time going by like that when we're doing
yeah,
this.
that was good.